Well, these things here.
Hold on, we're not done. I haven't even introed yet.
Intro what?
Oh my
I'm going to intro right here. See these two things?
Dad.
Okay. Looks like we got a pretty good selection here today.
Dad.
What?
You gotta let me intro it.
Oh, well, go ahead and intro it then. Ready?
Okay.
Do I get to clap too?
You can clap too.
Oh boy, we're here doing it again. This is dad skills.
I'm the one that's introing you. What do you want?
Well, anyway, here we are. We're gonna.
Wait. I'm introing it.
You intro then. Get off your effing intro.
You gotta be quiet first. Welcome back to Dad Skills, the show where my dad, a handy boomer, teaches me, a helpless millennial, how to do things.
That pretty much covers it. Wrap.
What?
The great thing about these scissors, you can pick them up for a nickel at a garage sale.
Okay.
I have bought, I don't know, probably 20 of these things over the years.
And they last forever, because this is one piece of metal, I can see.
Yes, all one piece.
Okay.
Where this here has,
The handles
are separate, flimsy.
in.
Yeah, you buy these for $1 for a set of them at the dollar store.
Yeah.
And you get what you pay for. They're pieces
Okay,
of crap.
so invest in a good pair of scissors.
And don't let anybody else use them.
Well, if your dad keeps blaming you that they're always gone, then get like 10 pairs of these.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so just to recap, safety-wise, show me the process all over again.
Your eyeglasses on.
Okay.
First your mask, then your eyeglasses, then your earmuffs, and a hat if you like wearing hats.
Okay.
To changing these out, it's pretty simple, but if you've never done it before, it's like not knowing where the rocks in the creek are.
What?
If you have a placid creek and there's rocks that go all the way across the creek, maybe an inch or two underwater, if you don't know where they are, going, geez, I'm gonna be soaked up tonight.
Okay.
So if you know where the rocks in the creek are, you can get out to the other side without getting wet.
Okay.
Well, now,
Swiss
of course,
Army knife?
Swiss Army knife. This is real important to be out there and you don't have something to open your wine with. You know about that, right? You're laughing because you know it's a very important.
I'm more of a beer drinker, but yes.
Yeah.
Definitely a can opener, right?
Yeah, there's a can opener inside there.
You definitely don't want to be in the wilderness not drunk.
Not drunk. Leonard and I went up for a 3-day backpacking trip in the Goat Rocks Wilderness area one time. We didn't have a tent. We didn't have anything. We had a piece of plastic that we had taken off of the boring bar that had come into the machine shop. Had a nice big piece of plastic, and we used that. And I had a mountain climbing sleeping bag, and we were in the middle of summer, and we camped on this little bit of a slope, and it was the mosquitoes up there were terrible, and I ended up being about 30 feet down the mountain because it was open the thing up until the mosquitoes ate you alive and close it back down. And it was one of the worst nights I'd ever spent. It was a lot of fun. Beautiful pictures of Mount Adams from the Goat Rocks up there.
What does this have to do with wine?
We drank beer. We took a half case of beer with us.
That's it?
Well, we took a little bit of food too, but the beer was the most important part. I like these guys. I got a full set of them.
What are those?
Box end ratchets.
Box end ratchets?
Yes. This thing here is known as a ratchet. Okay, because you can hear it go ratchet.
So let me guess how to do this.
Okay, sure.
So do I do this?
Yep. And you have the chain to play with here. What kind of wrench is this?
This is the box.
Yes.
And this is the crescent?
Open.
Open.
Yes.
It's not crescent?
No, crescent wrench. Open.
Oh, is that the one with the little...
Yes. Crescent wrenches will do this because it has a hole on the other end. Yep.
How about that?
Good job. Put Diana on restrictions of cutting using the chop saw because she has a cavalier attitude toward power equipment.
So have a healthy fear.
Healthy fear is very good because it will take your finger off just like that.
Yeah.
I was working in a machine shop when I was a teenager, and it had a thing like this. I was cutting the slots in the brass screws at a machine shop, and my boss comes by and he goes, he had a little piece of paper about that big in it, and he goes, Never put your hands into it. And I had this thing and it was running, and he throws that piece of paper and just shreds come out the other side instantaneously. And I went, oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to do some serious Mickey Mousing.
What does that mean? Some jerry rigging?
Pretty close.
When you're just letting this sit, do you want, like, you're done with everything, you turn it off, you're done with your job, where do you put the choke when you're done?
Leave it open like that.
Open, okay.
Because you may want to turn and go, oh, gee, there's that little spot over here I just got to do again. So
no, I mean, like, you're completely done.
You're never completely done. I'm screwing this up, really, figuratively. I want that nut there to be able to turn against this screw.
Okay.
So I'm lubricating that nut more than I'm doing anything else right now.
Dad.
What? What?
Nothing. Always make sure to lubricate your nuts.
Yes, if you have them.
We're gonna stick it in here.
Yes. All you do for sticking it in here, just stick it in there. Just shove it in. You don't even have to lubricate your nuts on this one.
No. Go back to our scissors episode for that one.
Yes.
So how much would you say all this stuff cost you?
Oh boy. I don't know.
500?
No, no. Most of this stuff is crap.
Oh.
I don't put good tools in my toolbox out there.
Mm.
The only thing that's really good is some snap-on stuff in there.
Because this is your traveling one.
This is the traveling one.
So don't put your best tools in your traveling kit.
Yeah, put some crap in there.
Okay.
Get yourself a piece of shit-looking bucket like this too to put them in. I mean, literally, this is my dad bought this for me when I was in high school, and it's a Craftsman, so it's well built. But I painted it this hideous brown.
So no one would steal it?
So no one would steal it. They look at that and they go, Jesus, I wouldn't even put that in my truck.
How did I know that's what you're gonna say?
So you don't want to. You won't want to have flashy stuff and put expensive stuff in it. I use these things a lot. These are just cheap old Harbor Freight box cutters. They don't have to be fancy, but when you go to Harbor Freight to pick yours out...
Why do you keep saying Harbor Freight? There are other hardware stores, you know.
Well, I know, but they all made in China now. And what they do, this is the reason that you don't necessarily go to Harbor Freight. Like, you see how those tips, they don't quite line up. Maybe I can get them to go like that. Now see that? They line up a little better that way. So when you go to Harbor Freight or any place else, this thing's a piece of crap. Mm-hmm. You can see those little dots on it right there. That's me trying to peen this out so that it doesn't wiggle back and forth. This thing's a piece of shit.
But it has so many buttons.
I know.
This one's terrible.
Yeah, that's a piece of Harbor Freight. May not need this, but if you do any window painting around windows, these flat scrapers, again, dirt cheap at Harbor Freight. Straight razor on the end there. I carry one of these in my car. It's a better one than this. Oh yeah, I've got that covered, so it's safe.
It's fine. It's not gonna.
Again, Harbor Freight cheap. I refuse to use these because the edges of them. Compare the edge of that one. Compare the edge of this one. This one's sharp, and this isn't as bad as some of the Harbor Freight ones that are really crap. Super glue. Don't buy a big tube of super glue. Buy little tiny boxes of super glue that have many boxes or many little ones in it. Harbor Freight, theirs again is a good spot. Almost all, what is it, acrocyanic or something like that. I can never remember.
This is shoe goo.
Oh, then that's not the stuff.
Here, let's
see. Well, super glue looks just like this, except on the outside of it says super glue and not shoe goo. So.
How much would you say right now? Total you'd spend on something of this size?
Depends on if you go to Snap-on Tools or Harbor Freight. You could buy better equipment for $100 than you could that $39.95. Because what I found at Harbor Freight, I mean,
what's you in Harbor Freight?
Like this one here is a Snap-on, and I've had it for a long, long time. It's lived a long, long time. Everything lines up. It's smooth and tight. And when you go to Harbor Freight, what they call third line rejects, they put the cheap, worst ones in the bubble packs that you don't get to inspect. Then they put the better ones in the bins where you can actually take them out and look at them and test them.
It seems backwards.
Nope.
So it's a trick.
It's a trick. They
So
give you
don't buy stuff in the packaging.
Don't buy the prepackaged stuff. It's usually worse than the ones that are in the bins.
You can do it.
Aren't you moving? What's going on here with that thing? You took it all the way out.
Yeah.
Harbor Freight.
I can't tell if you like Harbor Freight or you hate them.
Well, I probably spent $10,000 there, but
It's a love-hate relationship.
yeah.
It's like a swear word for you. Here, can you
This is a valve that holds.
no, to the camera.
This is I can't even get there. How's that?
This actually says do it herself.
Oh, okay.
So this is a lady's crescent wrench.
Yeah,
Well, ladies prefer 6 inches apparently.
I guess we had many a discussion on that in the sailboat. Oh, pull that line in 6 inches. The real 6 inches or 6 inches that guys tell you.
Oh.
Got a lot of female crew on the boat. We don't have a lot of those.
A feminine napkin?
Yeah, they soak up blood real well. Here's some more.
Well, I can't argue with that.
They do, and it's real thin. And
Yeah.
that's one of those super ones, you know, that well, I won't even go down that rabbit hole. It is. You want several of these guys at various sizes. That's an 8-inch, this is a 6, these are 4s. And I also have a 12, because a 12 will give you lots of, I gotta look at the right camera here. 12s will give you lots of space that, see this one only goes it only goes that wide. This might get you there, but a 12-inch will get you there. So
That's what I always say.
yeah. We're back to that subject again. Poor people can't afford to buy cheap stuff.
Yeah.
You want to buy the best thing you can get, because like this hammer that's, what is it, 50, 70 years old now, 75 years old, still going strong.
Yeah.
So, and
Thanks, Grandpa.
so
You have a coin?
make a phone call.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that's...
Well, remember we were at Yosemite and they still had phone booths?
Did they?
Yeah, I took some pictures of it.
Did you just say Yosemite? What's that? That's scary. Jesus.
It is scary. Line it up in those holes.
How does one person do this?
Yeah, but dogging perseverance.
Get a friend
Get a friend.
or your child.
Yeah.
Your child slave.
And then those things screw back in.
What'd you used to call us? Chore dwarves?
I heard that, yeah.
Chore dwarves?
Yeah, I can't remember where I heard that, but that was a good name. If you're concerned about your hand going into it at all, use a big stick. I don't know
Okay.
if I can say fuck on the video, but
I'll bleep it.
not sticking it inside the tire and popping the tube.
Yeah.
Okay? There we
Oh,
go.
yay. We did it.
Damn, 5 on that.
All right, so let's get to work.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Dad. All right, thank you, Dad.
Okay.
Thank you for showing that to
I
me.
think that's it. All
All
right.
right, thank you, Dad.
You're welcome. All right.
Next time.
Bye, everybody. Clap.
No, you don't have to clap at the end.
What? Oh, damn. I thought you did.